Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fire Emblem E3. This is Ring Saga Hard Mode. I'm going to lower the volume just a touch here. This is Ring Saga Hard Mode. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Ring Saga is I was going to call it a fan game. I mean, it's basically what... So after Intelligent Systems ousted Shozo Kaga, the creator of the Fire Emblem series, he went on to create his own company called Tirnanog, and they produced a game for the PlayStation called Ring Saga. They actually originally got sued by Intelligent Systems because the name of the game originally was Emblem Saga, so you could see where Kaga was continuing. And the thing that I love about these games is it gives you a really good impression of where Kaga wanted to take the series, but that for whatever reason, Intelligent Systems didn't want to go, and now we have what we have today, I suppose. But it's interesting to see Ring Saga as well as Berwick Saga, and also the highly anticipated English translation of Hysteria Saga. All of these Kaga games that have come out over the past 20 years or so since he's left Intelligent Systems, ousted from Intelligent Systems like Marth was ousted from his kingdom. But anyway, enough about Ring Saga. This is a difficulty balancing patch made by Flasuban. You might know that name. He's done a lot of things for the community, especially around different animations. He's currently working on a really dope collection of FE5 stylized map palettes for GBA, so you can make your GBA games look even more like Thracia. Doing lots of cool stuff, and this is a project that he's been working on that I had the opportunity to LP, and I'm a Kaga shill. There's no denying that, and I'm always happy to showcase one of the more interesting Kaga games, I would say. There's a lot of really interesting stuff in Ring Saga. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend you at least explore it. It's very like late 90s, early 2000s anime aesthetic, which if that's your thing, it's pretty cool. But as far as that goes, it's a Kaga game. There's jank everywhere. It's great. There's a lot of interesting stuff that he did. I would say if I had to compare it to other games, I've seen a lot of people say that it's kind of like Thracia meets Gaiden with FE7 story. I'd say that's probably like, it's not the best take, but it's a take. Not necessarily, it's a lukewarm take, but there's definitely like some Gaiden-y elements. There's lots of monsters. The two lords have a dynamic very similar to Elowood and Hector, Runan and Holmes. You get your first bow lord, that's Holmes. We won't get to play with him, unfortunately. But I wanted to just check this out. So this is a balance patch made by Flasuban. It's meant to make the game a little bit more difficult. Also fix some of the things, because there's some jank with vanilla Ring Saga. Like, some units have like really crappy move, and that just limits their utility so much, because it's a Kaga game, and so there are big maps. I played the first chapter off screen just to get a feel for it and see how wild the changes were. I also think the opener of Ring Saga is pretty weak. You spend like 5 turns shopping before drawbridge lowers. So just sum up what happened in that chapter, movement has been increased pretty drastically. Like Garo, the pirate you get, only has 4 movement. Now he has like 7 or 8. So he can zip zoom around the map a lot better. And what ended up happening was the boss, the Armor Knight boss, caught up to me. Garo was able to attack him because he was able to water walk, and then Kate ends up critting him as an NPC, so I didn't get any boss experience or any level ups that chapter, but it was a good little warm-up just to get a sense of some of the changes that have been made. There's no dialogue changes, so I'll be skipping the story, but there is a translation patch out there that's pretty good from what I've heard. I haven't had a chance to play the most recent one. It's been a while since I played TRS. And so I wanted to pick up from Chapter 1, or maybe because the prologue is Arrival at Welt. This is Chapter 1, and this time we get to make a pretty pivotal choice for our army. We get to determine who we're going to take of these 4 lads. So the first thing you might be noticing is like, holy crap, who let the dragon in this castle? So they made Naren a dragon rider. If you're familiar with this game at all, Naren comes in as a level 1 Rook Knight, I believe is his class. He's a cavalier, basically. Pretty classic cavalier. Here he is a flyer, so level 1 dragon rider. These guys all look the same. I think Luca has a little bit better stats now. Ezekiel also looks pretty much the same as before. And then we have Lee. Generally speaking, like if you look at tier lists, they'll tell you Naron and Lee are the two most optimal choices, with Luca and Ezekiel serving more like niche purposes. So really your call. I think Naron's probably the best. I'm curious how this game tries to rebalance him, because in the original game he has Paragon. Oh, he still has it here. Yeah, Paragon. Yep, doubles XP gain. So he's always a good choice. And given that it's so early, having a growth unit this early is excellent. And so we're going to go for Naron here. We'll get this choice again later in the game, where the same guy, Count Marlon, the Count of Verge, I'm not exactly sure he'd say it, gives you a choice to bring one of his other knights again. And it's pretty much the three who you left over, and then another guy who is called Lionel, who is a soldier. Generally speaking, Naron and Lee are going to be your best choices. Ezekiel is needed for an event to get a secret character, and Luca helps make another character better, who you'll get later on. But generally speaking, it's pretty suboptimal, but pretty interesting way to encourage replayability. I kind of like these choices, but you got to make sure they're balanced well. I'm curious if flasuban tried to address this at all. As far as this patch goes, the edits go to Chapter 9, but it's Ring Saga, so you can continue playing afterwards, I think, with no issues, but don't hold me to that. Maybe flasuban can show up in the comments and share a little bit more. This game does have a world map, so Kaga did it first, and took pretty much a very Gaiden-y style world map here as we move along this Island of Wealth, which is where the first part of the game takes place. It's a long game. There's a lot of chapters. I think there's like 47 some odd maps, and there's a route split. I'd say one of the coolest features about Ring Saga, if you haven't played it, is that there are 3 points in the game where your army converges, and you split up your units between your two lords, and they each get to take on different chapters, and there's benefits to bringing certain units on each path. It's a really cool way to encourage replayability. I like it a lot. It's super fun. So let's see. He's a Duke Knight now? Okay. Alright. So anyway, guys, so let's take a look. So these guys are all Cavaliers. Here's Esther. She's usually kind of trash, but none of the Cavaliers in this game are that great. Honestly, Kreis and Arcus. Kreis is basically Proto-Makalov in terms of his art. Here's the man. It's Garo. I wish I could see his move, but his move is insane. His move is absolutely insane. He put in some work last chapter, but we'll show it off in a sec. I think we're pretty good on items. I'm going to trade the items here. I'm going to give, what's her name? Oh, wait, where's, why don't I get Kate and Sasha? Oh, did they not come in this chapter? I forgot. Okay, they're here. Alright, so here we go. I guess Kate and Sasha aren't in this chapter, that's right. They come back, I think. Alright, so we can... Flyer Naron here is pretty interesting. This game doesn't have rescue, so I don't really have much benefit of doing this. But this is Raffin. He's probably the best unit that you'll get for a while. At least right now. He's kind of like a mini Jagan. But Raffin's pretty good. He has a special event later that helps him promote into a flying class. I don't know if lots of bunch changed that. But I'm speaking to vanilla right now. Because I don't know. I feel like Ring Saga kind of flies under the radar. Look at Garo's improved movement, man. Look at that. Yeah, I like... It's a cool game. It's just super interesting to see where Kaga decided to take things. But I could also understand why intelligence systems didn't want to go there. Because Ring Saga, I think it performed well. But it was relatively... Oh, I can move Julia. That's cool. Alright, so... You need to... Here we have Ente. She's a cleric. This game, can you track range and stuff? It's pretty neat. Let's see. Local woodcutter. It's Bart's, boys. Definitely not Bartra. It's Bart's. Yeah, you can see that... Trick is to just get these guys out of here. You can see that Kaga, or that IS, after Kaga left, they kind of didn't know what to do with themselves, and they just kind of kept ripping off Kaga, but making their games more self-insert oriented. Kaga never did a self-insert. Kaga knew what was up. But anyway, this isn't my platform to rant and rave about my issues with modern Fire Emblem. Let's just enjoy some Ring Saga Hard Mode here. I love how these enemy bow units look just like freaking like the monsters from Left 4 Dead that blow up when you fight them. Here's Julia. She's a Fremel Myrmidon. She can't double anything because she has a heavy sword for whatever reason. Yeah, look at those guys. Alright. This extra movement definitely does make things harder. I feel like all you need to do is just add more movement and things would just get more difficult. Let's see. I think... How do you do here? I have the killing edge. What's your hit? Still 80 hit. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have moved Julia there. Maybe I was not respecting hard mode. I think what I'm going to need to do here is peel. And visit. Nothing changed in the first chapter as far as items that you get. Angelic Potion, I think that's there in vanilla as well. Let's see. Just trying to get everyone down here. So this is like one of the issues I have with this map is that there's not a lot of fighting the first turn. Like, Ring Saga is definitely a mixed bag in general when it comes to maps. I guess you're using the Killer Lance, that's fine. That's fine. Gar, I'll get down here. Kaga loves the cavalry, though. Oh, we can do a talk. That's neat. Oh, talk. Arcus is kind of like the flirty cav. Hey, you want me to guard you? All right, sane. Yeah, you could tell that like IS just ripped off this game super hard in a lot of ways. Everything post FE5 is actually a ROM hack, guys. Lest you forget. Let's see. Okay, you're fine over here, so we're gonna get you out of here. It's gonna be a little tricky to keep Enta in a safe spot, but we'll make it work. One of my other gripes with this game is just generally like how slow it is. It's like Path of Radiance slow. Nice dodge. Crit! That's Julia. Gotta use that killing edge. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta protect the other houses. This extra movement, because these guys only have like 4 movement in vanilla or something stupid like that. Alright, so let's protect the village. What are you saying here? 17 attack. This guy's 35 HP. 17 minus 3, doing 14. Okay. What are you saying? 18 minus 3, 15, but you can crit, so let's try it. At the very least, Naren should be able to get to those houses down low to protect them. Big sword swipe. There we go. Bandit Man. I love the animations here. Okay, Esther. Esther can get here too. That's nifty. She does probably like no damage, so 12, 3. Actually, not too bad, so 8. Yeah, we can set this up for Naren. Getting Esther involved. I like Esther's palette. I don't remember if this game has a weapon triangle or not. If it did, it didn't really matter very much. I guess that's my hot take. Let's see, 17 minus 3, that's a kill. Let's go Naren. Look how edgy he looks, man. Look at this. That was not a change I was expecting. For a game that's touting itself as making it harder, I didn't think they'd give you a Dragon Rider. But I understand, like, because this chapter is just like the Cav Brigade. Some people don't like that. Kaga seems to like it. Giving you like a bunch of scrubby cabs to start a game. Miss Julia, please help Bartz. There we go. Alright, so he's pinned. I have to visit this bottom right house with Bartz because we get something from there. It's actually his sister's. It's actually where Bartz lives, and so like he talks to his sister. and she'll join you. Okay, so Garo's gonna take the forest. I'm a little wary of this mage here. Okay, so I should just wait, because if I don't want to deal with the mage and this guy, because this guy's probably kind of scary, right? 12 attack. And you have like 0 res. Yeah, 0 magic. So this uses magic as res. So it's just doing straight 12s to me. So let's go here. This game also has dismounting, which is pretty rad. Runen hasn't seen a single round of combat yet. Let's see. I don't want to pull. I want to be careful about this. So I want to pull this guy, but not the other guy. So we can do this. Gotta be really careful here. Okay. Actually, I should check something. Do you have anything more useful now? The save staff. So this lets you save at any. It's this basically a save state staff, which is pretty funny. Saving it on a good old memory card, just like the good old days, right? So gotta love PlayStation 1. This game was actually also only released in Japan, if you weren't aware. So this is all fan translated. Oh, hello, you can reach now. Uh-oh, Entei. Like the Pokemon. Alright, so... Okay, guy doesn't attack. Oh, what the heck? Did I totally misjudge this range? Oh, you know what I did? I goofed. I was looking at the ends of their ranges where they can attack, not where they can move. That's dumb. That's on me. Alright. I am... So this is the 4th thing I've recorded for E3. I have not lived at all. Is that a game over? Forgive me, I was not worthy of protecting you. Retry map. Yes, we are. Subduing the bandits. Alright, so let's try this again, boys. Let's try this again. Now we know a little bit more about how Ring Saga works. I fail at this, so you don't have to. That's kind of how I look at it. Let's go. Let's go Ring Saga. Alright. I think I might just like stay up here with Bart's then. How do you do though? 100 hit. 18 damage. Get a crit. With this extra movement, you can't really be as freewheeling with Bart's. Hard mode, living up to its name. Do these bow guys have long range too? 2-3 bows. Okay, that's pretty nifty. That's a good change. That's not the same in vanilla. Alright. I could send Naren to go help, but I kind of want to get to this village in time. And Naren will probably get roasted by bows. Alright. Garo. Esther. Just make my conga line of units here. I'm going to turn off the animations. Few. Yes. We'll use the map animations, though, because those are pretty cool. Kaga loves map animations. Alright, so move Christ down. And Arcus down. Sorry about the reset, guys. I feel like such a scrub. I mean, it's nothing new, right? Well, we could try and get this crit, though. The UI in this game is a little clunky, but we learned. We got better. Gotta love map animations, man. This feels good. This feels right. Let's see. Oof. Bart's taking a beating. What the heck? Oh, why is he going up now? That's annoying. Stupid mage. Alright, let's go. We got a boogie. We're charging in. We're not giving any poo-poos. Oh, that's the crit sound. Get out of here. That's nice. Raffin. What's your avoid on this forest? You still have 98 hit? How much? Dang, Slim Sword. Guy's got a money bag. Let's see. 11 minus 5, that's 6. You could take 3 6s. Let's go. So the benefit of taking Lee with you is that he can heal. Okay, nope. I'm getting used to the buttons. I don't play with a controller very often, so this is kind of refreshing. I forgot how nice it is on the wrist to play with the controller. I should do this when I'm playing GBA as well, but I think the PS emulator requires it. Alright. This is better for my back. Alright, there we go. Now, let's get these guys moving. So yeah, I hate the way the enemies are placed here. I would have liked to have seen some of that get fixed. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do this. Is this gonna be enough to save you? Probably not. I think that might be the end of Bart's here. Oh man, overestimating my strength again. Alright, let's see. Oh, this guy will go for Enta, but he'll probably kill? There he goes for Bart's. Alright. We might have a chance here, boys. We might have a chance here yet. Oh, hello. Bandit's just like, I'm gonna run around you. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, good. Yes, come where most of my units are. Alright, Bart. What are you saying against this guy here? Can you please... 18 minus 4. You have the same AS though, so you're doing 14. So you 3-hit this guy. And how much damage do you do? You're doing 19. How much defense do you have? 6. So 13. Oh wait, but that's the steel. If you're using, oh, it's the steel bow. Okay. Hard to see the end. Oh, here we go. Okay, so he's gonna use the steel bow. This is fine. Yeah. We can take this guy out. We're doing it. Bart's. It's his time. No. Oh, poopy. That's fine. He'll live. I hate weight above staff animations, guys. Oh, poopy. Alright. We're doing it live. Alright, Garo. There we go. Swing your axe. Dude, I'd never even seen Garo's map animation. That's how little I used him when I played vanilla. Let's go Naron. Yeah, Naron can come for the block here. Now I'm taking no damage. Getting 30 experience just for some chip, though. I guess we can give this to... You know what? We're using Esther. Esther's going to come in here to block. Get this guy out. Esther. Let's go. All right. Money bags. Let's go. All right. Now, Arcus can come down here. Little Slim Sword. This dude is trapped. So... we'll have to answer to one of those guys here. We can move you down. Excuse me. You're still doing 12 damage. Can you just end it, though? 18 minus 4 is 14. Still 3-hitting this guy. But I think you can do it. Roasting me. Canto plus. Alright. Now, you I need to be more careful with. So I think it might be... Who has the herb? You have the herb. Item, trade. Yeah, it's just unintuitive menuing right here. Use herb. There we go. They stole herbs in Radiant Dawn from this game, I'm sure of it. No other game used herbs to heal. Alright, so... let's see. Mage is just going down that way. Goes for Bart's. The dodge! Clutch! That could have been the end of Bart's, man. Wow, the level up. Bart's. Alright, so we're getting lucky here. Because I messed up. I hate how these thieves just like want to just like, they're like, get out of my way, I want the house. Let's see, we can get, let's give this one to Naron. We'll just show off Naron's crazy kill experience gains. Look at that. Naron's insane. He's super easy to get high leveled. Okay. This is going much more smoothly, even with my gaffes. Oof. Okay. We'll let this surround this bandit completely. I guess I don't want to give anything to Arcus, but whatever. Arcus and Christ both, I don't know, my opinion is that neither of them get very good. So I usually end up benching them when I've played this. I haven't actually beaten this game before, but I've gotten fairly far into it. There we go. But this game does have some very, like this, I was saying before, this game has some spotty maps. Like this one's okay, but it's a little big, like needlessly big. Let's just heal up again just to be safe. But what's it called? So yeah, so this game has like it has some bright spots though and some really interesting ideas. There's a couple of maps that I've definitely taken some inspiration from when it comes to make my own hacks. But I love what flasuban's done as far as adding in this extra movement. Like, it's pretty amazing how just like making everything move a little bit further just makes things slightly scarier. The stats are definitely improved too. Like, these enemies are usually not as fast, nor are things as accurate. So it's a little bit, I think it just drives more player phase action. Like, I want to get rid of stuff on player phase. I mean, I can enemy phase because these guys aren't that buff yet, and things are kind of in that 3-hit KO range, which is a pretty good place to be for the most part. Oh no, Bart's might die here. Bart's might die here is definitely like the recurring trend here in this chapter. If we lose Bart's, we lose Plum as well. Yep. I should have just run. Oh, more reinforcements, great. I'm not bush starting for Bart's unless, actually no, Enta's probably screwed now. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Okay, you can't reach. You can't reach. Thank you. All right. Rip Bart's. Ah, man. Totally showing how good Ring Saga is right now. I'm just terrible at this. Let's see. Oh, let's give it to Esther. Oh, you don't get Kanto Plus. That's annoying. Only Raffen has it? That's interesting. Alright, so I guess we'll use Garo to visit the houses. I like the little door animation there. Let's see. Angelic Potion, nifty. Alright. Oh, Runan might be dead. Runan's kind of garbage right now, too. I really need to, like, get into the zone to play this. Which I'm just not in right now. Oof. This is going bad, boys. This is going bad. We need the crit. Alright, this could be the end. All these deaths are very preventable. I just dislike when my best option is not to attack. Yep. Heck. Clear your mind. Yeah, maybe I need to do that. Holy heck. Ring Saga Hard Mode, guys. Pulling no punches. Maybe I'm just too small brain for this. Oh, man. I really should... What I was thinking about doing now is actually... Alright, we can... Let's do this. Let's, like, hang out over here. Just hang out. When in doubt, just do fewer things. Because I keep getting myself killed. So, yeah, I've been thinking, as I'm playing, because I'm playing so terribly, I'm wondering if I should just restart the whole thing and not submit this to FE3, because I know I'll be made fun of for my terrible, terrible play. But that's part of the fun, guys, is doing it blind. And I played this chapter a couple times years ago, so it's been a while. And there are some changes, of course. So let's get on the forest. Okay. Wait. Alright. Let's see where this goes. These guys are charging in at me. These enemies seemingly have random movement. I don't know if that was a change you did subconsciously, flasuban, or if that's just how AI works. Kaga AI works in mysterious ways. Let's crit. No crits. Alright. 15 experience. Let's get our homie Raffin in the mix here. Let's just steal sword. We're going to conserve our good weapons this time. These guys aren't that scary, and they just keep running, so it's whatever. Esther. Do you kill with this? 12, 3. Yes, you do, Esther. Esther the bester. Alright. Money bags. Let's go. Okay, let's just get you all the way down here. I still love that Naron's a flyer now. That's so funny. Now Garo. So you can imagine like how much different this map plays when you're moving. It's mostly like 4 and 5. Like Garo as a pirate has 4 moves. The Cavs have like 7. So like this is just like very welcome. Really makes better use of the space. Okay, so I think I might just move down here. And wait, if that guy wants to come up close and do longbow strats on me, like, be my guest. Okay, this guy's gonna come in first. Good use of the forest, Bart's. Choking the point. These are the strats you subscribed for. Here we go. Here we go. Bart's time. Up here, Esther's gonna get cleaved. That's not too bad, actually. Doesn't do too much back. That's Esther for you. Now this guy's gonna charge in. Mage is coming in hot for Esther. Gonna do like a solid 12 damage. Take her down to about, ooh, a dodge, Esther. Here we go. So we're getting some good RNG this run. Kaga is with us right now. The spirit of Kaga guiding us forward. Did Kaga turn like 70 this year? It's pretty wild. But anyway, let's see. Get Garo here. Get our pirate in action here. Dude, I just love that. He's just like, look at this man. He's just such a gross, ugly looking pirate. I love it. One of the things that Ring Saga does that's also really cool, besides have tons and tons of dialogue, is it actually has like a lot of like little conditional talks between different characters just for like having them alive. So like there's a couple of scenes throughout the game with Garo and Julia that are kind of like functionally like supports in terms of how they feel, right? Like they're conversations that like if it was IS making it, it would have been a support, but they just show up at different points. I don't know if they have gameplay implications because this game does do supports. If you look at the menu here, there's this section here, which is like talks and supports, I believe. But it's pretty nifty stuff. So let's use Runen over here. Runen feels a lot more like Roy now than he did in the previous, than he does in normal mode. In normal, you can use Runen pretty... I don't want to say super aggressively, but you don't have to protect him super hardcore like right now. Okay. Let's block these guys in. Naren. So yeah, Ring Saga definitely does a lot of interesting stuff. Iron Sword, Arcus. Alright, so this guy is fine. Now we need to... You have 28 HP. Alright, let's see. What are you saying? Raffin. 18 minus 5. So let's take it down to 13. That's a kill. Oh, the crit, though. Who needs it? Who needs to save experience for other units when we have Raffin? Alright, let's do this. Killing Edge. 12 minus 0, so that's fine. Ooh, Julia. The crits that don't kill. Only in Ring Saga, man. Alright, let's see. How much damage are you doing here? 12 minus 4 is 8, and Esther getting the mage. Alright. This is going way more smoothly this time, guys. I'm glad we stuck with this recording. I'm glad that I didn't let my ego stop me from playing the game. Oh, the crit. Bartz. Let's go. A lot of people will say that Bartz is pretty mediocre. Every time I've used him, he's great. He's definitely a little bit more like your classic warrior. Like, more like a GBA style warrior, except a little bit faster, so he's actually useful. There's another fighter you get later on named Samson, who's kind of more like an Orson or a Havan type of fighter, where he's more like speed and skill oriented. And we get the Scissor Axe later, which is kind of like a very common killing axe weapon, which is really nifty later on. And they both use it pretty well in tandem. But anyway, guys, let's focus on the now. We got Naren. We're good. Having a ball playing this, by the way. I love Ring Saga. I've been meaning to get back into it for a while. Because it's just one of those games that, like, there's so much to it. It's one of those things you really have to commit to play. Especially towards the end, because the maps do get really large, and there's just so much to keep track of. Like, this game had definitely... The comparisons to Thracia, as far as just, like, how much work goes into item prep and management, really key. Well, this game has shields as well, if you didn't catch that from before, but... Lots of interesting stuff going on here. Really like this ROM hack that Shozukaga put together for us. Courtesy of Flasuban. Let's go. Ooh, tee that up for Runan. Let's go. Alright. There we go. Gotta love setting up kills for your lord. 47 experience. Let's go. Do you have Paragon now? Alright, so... Now we gotta be wary here. Okay. Yeah, if this guy wants to keep going after Enta, be my guest. I'm going to send Raffin over here. We're making pretty good timing, I think. The reinforcements are annoying, but we should be able to take care of them pretty handily. Let's see. Oh, we can Tomahawk this dude. Let's just show off. We didn't get to see Garo's attack animations, but you gotta see this hand axe, dude. If you haven't seen Ring Saga animations before, you're missing out. Look at him. Look at Garo. Ooh, the critical. Yes. It's very like Castlevania is the vibe I get from that. That's super funny. All right. Esther. Moving in to save our friends. All right. Bart's still... This went very smoothly on this side up here. Just gotta take it a little bit slower sometimes. It's okay to slow it down. Okay. Enta's being a good target. Getting some experience. This is how you level up your healers in Ring Saga, guys. Okay, here comes the reinforcements. Now, we're gonna get Leaf going on. Not Leaf. Runa. He looks like Leaf, man. He looks like Leaf. It's if Leaf... I don't know. It's like if Leaf was in Alib. That's kind of what this is like. It's kind of what IS did, is they just stole everything from Kaga. Alright, so... Let's go. Hunter, get out of here. Get out of here. Garo time. Alright. Dude, let's give all the kills to Garo. Let's just keep this on default now. We saw enough of Garo for now. Let's see. Alright, so these guys are going to come in hot. Raffin, we'll keep him on the force for now. There's no reason for us to rush here. We don't want to get ourselves killed. Probably should have healed there. Good thing we got Sister Enta. I should have healed. Hate where the weight is. Should have hacked to fix that. Oh, man. I actually haven't seen any other Ring Saga hacks. Certainly not the meta of hacking. Some might argue, is it really Fire Emblem? And I would argue, is Fire Emblem really Fire Emblem? This is Kaga, man. This is Kaga. Like, this feels so much more like playing a Super Nintendo game than it does feeling a modern one. It's great. Alright, now... Bartz. Finish him off. Bartz! Give him the level up. Speed. Max HP. Alright, I can always go... Look how fast he is. Holy crap. I guess he's more like Orson now than I remembered. Alright. Now, Runan is going to move in. Naren. These guys don't have bows, so I'm not really worried. Naren can fly in unabated without any issues at all. Christ is going to come chill. Arcus. Come on, budget sane. All right. Here we go. Now, let's get Garo here. What are you saying? 14. Garo can take a beating, though. These axe dudes are scary. I'm curious, like, what their AI is set to. I'm a little worried about, like, setting them up for too much, so I think we're going to tomahawk this guy. Ooh, the double. Garo with the level up? HP. Classic. Alright. Garo's definitely more like... He's definitely more of a classic mini-Jagan, I would say. But let's see. Bandit. Okay, you go here. Esther. Finish this guy off. 12-3. Yeah, you're toast, bud. You gotta do the math manually, but I don't mind. Keep my brain sharp. Esther with the strength. The luck. The HP. What a unit. Alright, now... Arcus needs the heal real bad. But I can't really get there. So we're going to heal. Nope, we're not going to do anything because I hit weight again. Great. These are the high quality strats you subscribe for, right? Okay, Fire Emblem E3. Ring Saga Hard Mode. Only the most pro plays here. Pro Let's Players. Really pushing the meta as far as what you can do in Fire Emblem. Like killing off your Cavalier. Or multiple Cavaliers. Esther does well there. How is Esther so much better than Arcus, man? Okay. Okay, that guy's just moving around. Oh, okay, we lived. Because the bandits don't want to fight us. They just want to destroy things. Let's go, Runan, get some chip. Ooh, the double. Who is this guy? I think that was an adept proc. Okay, now let's be really cognizant of how we do this staff. I have to go down 3 just to get my staff going, but it's fine. There are some very cool staves in Ring Saga. There's like some summoning ones and things like that. Gotta love Ring Saga, man. Okay, now let's do this. Whiff. Swing and a miss. Swing and a hit. There we go. It looks like they're swinging a baseball bat. Let's go. Killing Edge? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm playing almost entirely by instinct right now. I am one with Ring Saga. Okay. Let's go. Slowly chipping away. Esther, putting in some serious work. Esther, I slept on you. Let's see. Oh, you only have 4 defense? Arcus, please. Dude, Esther's way better. Holy crap. Esther, I think, definitely got a buff. Esther's not this good in vanilla, I swear. I would argue Esther's the worst of the three in the vanilla TRS, but clearly I don't know much. Christ with the crit. Holy heck. Kaga, simmer down. Kaga doesn't want me to reset anymore. It's the FE3 miracle. Getting through chapter 2 for the fans. Defense. He heard me talking. All right, now Bart's going to charge in. Bart's is at full HP. He's not at full HP. Does he have doesn't have anything. All right, we're going down. Bart's is not going to charge in. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Naren's going to come in, though. Oh, wait. I got to watch out. There's more archers here I got to be wary of. Yeah, that could kill our friend Naren. So we're just going to peel him up. Actually, we could do this. We could just go harass this guy. Having a flyer this early is so good. Strength, defense, magic, HP. There we go. This game also has a mastery stat. So it's just like Fire Emblem 3, how weapon ranks work. So pretty different than what a lot of the modern games do. I'm into it. I think it can work in certain contexts. But it does feel kind of weird when like a unit promotes and then all of a sudden they get like access to the best weapon of a new type they just learned because they're just that good at weapon mastery. It's an imperfect system, but it's different and I respect that. Okay, Naren snagging the kill. Now, running him down. Let's see. Christ. This guy's escaping. Christ. We're just going to keep giving Christ some stuff here. Let's give him the level. Let's see. Mastery, HP. Great. Your calves are good, guys. All right, now we're going to do this. Esther needs a heal, as does Raffen. So I'm thinking Raffen first. I feel like I would have been a little bit more cut up on these heals if I didn't keep slamming the wait button accidentally, but it's fine. Okay, then item, equip. Yeah, this is probably my best bet. Garo's gonna move up. Garo needs a heal too. It might have been wise to try and bait with Garo because he's got the Tomahawk, but they can outrange him. It's 2-3 anyway, which I think is... I can talk here to Enta. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we should actually probably get Bart's down to go get Plum. Because I think this is a seize. Yazam! Let's look at this guy. I forgot about the boss. Yazam! Alright. Okay, turn 8. We're moving and grooving now, boys. We're moving and grooving. We're gonna take advantage of these guys one by one at the choke point. Raffen's gonna lead the charge. Bo's hurt, man. Holy heck. Raffen, get the level up. Raffen? Is Raffen worse than Esther now? That's wild. Is Esther my best unit? Contrary to what I said before about her being garbage? I think it might be true. I think I might have... The meta's changed. The meta has changed. Alright, now... Garo, heal up. Nice level up. Alright. Garo. You're doing 21. Oh, hello. 21 minus 4. You're taking 11. 19. Heck. I think what I might do is just Tomahawk this guy. I love the tossing animation. It's super funny. Alright, now, Bart, go to the village. Go talk to your sister. Then... We can send Esther in, probably. Esther the Bester. How much defense do you have, though? You have 9 defense, and you're doing what? 19 attack. So you're doing 10 on Esther. Can Esther snag this kill? And then we can start working on this archer. 13 minus 4 is 9. So let's do it. Esther! The Bester. Alright. New favorite unit, guys. Ring Saga. FE3 2019. The meta is changing with Ring Saga Hard Mode by Flasuban. I'm actually having a really good time. I'm super engaged with this. as poorly as I'm playing. Okay, Esther gets the level up. Speed. HP. Growth rates in this game are generally not that high, so don't be surprised when you see stuff like that pretty constantly. I mean, if we're going to get 2 stats, HP and speed, or at least speed's the one that you want to be getting, right? So we'll take it. We'll take it. Raffin, coming on in hot. Get the crit. End it. Nope. Now we can do this. Oh wait, you need a heal. So I should peel back with you and do this instead. Oh, so close. So close. Garo only got a proc of strength. He can take 2 hits though, so we're fine. Garo's got massive HP. Garo, whittling him down. I wonder if this guy runs away now. Bart is going to do that though and run away this way. I guess Naren can come help out and get some villages. And everyone else will just kind of wait in the wings here. See what's coming down the pipe. So Julia's going to move up. Or she can talk to Runan. Are you a mercenary? No, I'm a Myrmidon. Oh, sure, stat is mercenary. Never mind. I was wrong. Wrong about a lot of things. It's fine. It's okay to be wrong as long as you own up to your mistakes. Okay, so Garo. It's so weird to be using Garo. This feels very different than Vanilla Man. Garo's usually still like on the other side of the mountain by this point. He's moving so slowly. Let's see. So we're gonna heal up our friend Esther as we kind of choke this out. Again, giving credit where credit is due. Flasuban has definitely changed the way this chapter flows. I don't know if it's necessarily more difficult than it was before, but it's definitely better. Let's see. Garo's gonna peel back a bit. Does anyone have a javelin or something? Yes, you do. All right. Let's try this out. Can you trade to our girl? Yes, you can. Wait. Okay, now. Can we get this guy? What's the hit rate? 93. I'm taking those chances. Let's go. The crit! Esther. Let's go. All right. Esther, the best unit in Ring Saga Hard Mode. This power trio right up here, though. Garo, Raffin, and Esther. Not what I was expecting coming into this. Let's see. 17 minus 5. Not enough. Peel back. Steph. Heal up our boy. I'm going to move in Raffin first, and then Garo can come in and snag the kill, I think, with the Tomahawk. I think that'll be the play here. Actually, Raffin might just be able to do this. Nope, he'll leave him with 1. Naren would have been nice on this mountain, too. Oh, we can peel back. Julia, let's get her in here. Her hit rate's only 79. Let's get our... Oh, Runan? Runan. Look at this movement, man. You can't do this in vanilla. 100. Let's go. Runan. Let's go. Level up. Speed. Mastery. HP. 6 move. Yeah. Kudos to flasuban for just giving everyone more movement. Big improvement. All you need to do is just, like, mark it that says Ring Saga, but with sane movement. Alright. We can talk. Oh, yeah, we did this already. I'm the flirty character. Alright, now... Bart's. Keep on moving over here, bud. Now Naren can just chill. Turn 12. Alright, we're almost through this, boys. We're almost through this. Okay, Yazam's staying in place. Could probably just throw Tomahawks at him. My hit rate is 28. Jeez. What's Zam got to say about this? Don't think you're going to make it out of this alive. I don't know, man. I have range on you. Oof. The dodge. What an interesting pose. It's like, hey, man, sniff my armpit. Like, what the hell? Okay, he's only got the scimitar. Let's see. I think this is going to be Esther's time in the sun. Esther's going to take us to the end here. It's up to Esther to save the world. Esther is the new Lord of Ring Saga Hard Mode. Now then, let's see. Iron Lance. 59 hit. Holy heck. Oh, he has some crit too, which is scary. Scary stuff, man. This is scary stuff. Bart's, what are we saying over here? What's going on in the shop? Check this out. Buy iron axes, hammers, and iron bows. A hammer might be nice. It's not made for you. Standard issue axe. Yeah, I could take one of these too. Because Garo, I think's only got a steel. Garo does leave Runan's group for a bit later on, spoilers, but I think at that point it doesn't really matter. Let's see, if you crit, no, that's not good. You'll die. Sketchy crit rates on these bosses, man. Gotta be mindful. Alright, Runan's gonna move up here. Just because I'll need to get Enten to heal Raffen. We'll get this done, though. We'll get this done. Tough boss on the throne, man. Wouldn't be a Kage game without the slog at the throne. Trying to hit 28s. Nope. Yes, I am. Alright. Hoo boy. Raffen. We're almost there, everyone. We're almost there. Gonna get there soon. Let's see. Luck. Magic. HP. Alright, sick. Now. Visit. Bart's. Look at Bart's, dude. He's ripped. Plum, I'm home. Oh, Bart's, you're safe. Alright, so this is... Oh, we get the halberd here? Huh. That's interesting. I thought we got Plum. That's weird. Alright. Maybe Plum comes in after the turn or something like that. I don't remember exactly how this all works. Oh. If you get crit, you do live because it'll crit for not 27. So I think the smart play would be to equip the slim sword and wait. Keep Raffen here. End the turn. That'd be a little bit of a slow go here to get this boss. All right. Do I have to move off the house for Plum to join? Bart. Money bag. It's nice that they Kaga put in these like special little events if you bother to move your unit all the way down to that corner. Let's see. Okay, let's keep trying to hit these 28s, man. That's all we can do. This is where Lee would have been really nice here because he's got that nice magic, but... Adept. Let's go. Ooh, he hits. Nice. Garo The Adept proc is really nice. All right, let's see. Can we do this if we hit? 13 minus 5 will hit. Can we do something here? Oh, wait, I know what we're going to do. Pass the javelin. Attack. We're gonna finish this off for Esther here. Duke Knight Raffin. Yoink. Alright, here we go. It's the big play. Play you've been waiting for. Esther with a 94% hit rate. Can she do it? Look at this lavender palette. I realize now that some of the screen is not showing up properly on the recording, and I apologize for that. Esther. Esther! Alright. We did it. And that is a wrap, so we're gonna just capture. We're capturing buildings, boys. Alright, we did it. So that was Ring Saga Hard Mode by Flasuban. It looks like the bandits have fled. It looks like we beat Chapter 2 after an hour. So that was fun. I've enjoyed the edits that you've made, Flasuban, to the game. Like, they're pretty small changes, but it makes a pretty big difference in how everything flows, which I think is a big part of what this game needed. Like, this game is already pretty slow because of the animations and just, like, PS1 loading times, but increasing the movement a bit, increasing the accuracy of things, changing the way bows work, like, it's a nice little rebalance stuff. I'm not enough of an expert on Ring Saga to really probably fully appreciate just some of the nuance and things like that of all of it together. But this was super fun, and I'm glad I got a chance to play it, so thank you, Arch, for giving me the opportunity to give this hack a showcase. I hope I did it justice despite dying a bunch. But this has been really fun, and my name is Pandan. This is Fire Emblem E3 showcase of Ring Saga Hard Mode by Flasuban. Definitely come and check it out, download the patch. It's up to Chapter 9 as of this recording. Maybe there'll be more done by the time I get this out, who knows. But this has been really fun, and I'll see you for some more videos next time. Until then, be safe. And just listen to that music.